Who the is gigging me?
Hey man, what you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
35.
From Software games are the best. The GOAT! I love them, and that can be confirmed by the countless times that I have replayed them. Please From Software release the Bloodborne 60 FPS so I can replay it for the 10th time. However, La Alma del Demonio was a complete mystery for me. I actually never played the original, and I knew people liked it, but the game was too old, too clunky, and I'm not really into builds. Well, that was a fucking lie. But now that I am a successful YouTuber focusing more on the suck part, I was able to buy a PlayStation 5, and with that, I was able again to play the remake of the first installment in a legendary series. Before I start the review, I will tell you how I will structure it. Souls games for me have 5 unique pillars that make them great and unique. And yes, Souls games. I don't refer to them Soulsborne, Sekiro, Elden. If you do that, you're a fucking psychopath. Call me. Well, the pillars are bosses, world, weapons, lore, and difficulty. So in this review I will effectively compare Demon Souls to the rest of the series. Is that a proper way to review the game? Fortnite.
Balls,
I'm gay, I like boys. This is the point that you need to get right to even be considered a Souls game. And does Demon Souls get it right? Yes. Okay, let's talk about it. Design-wise, top notch. Every single one of them is really unique and different from each other, which is a great plus. Giant manta ray floating above the sky? Sign me in. Now, gameplay-wise, that's where we get to some dirty territory for some. For me, man, I actually really enjoyed the bosses overall. You either fight a normal Souls fight, or you have to find some weakness, you have to solve a puzzle or use your environment. That's really cool. Now, does that way of killing a boss come close to a normal fight in the Soul series? Did I pass the message here? Of course not! Even the fights that come close to those of the series are so much weaker. And not just the difficulty, the quality in general. But this is the first game. Shut up! I'm playing it on today's age, and this weird boss has a total of 3 attacks, and it's not that fun. This also affects the replayability of the game. The bosses are either way too easy or are a gimmick, so when you solve the gimmick, 90% of the fun is thrown out of the fucking window. And when you defeat the normal ones, you don't feel the single bit of urge to replay them because they were most likely way too easy. But let me get this straight. The bosses are good, they are not that bad, but if we compare it to the rest of the series, they are really kind of weak. I'm sorry to say it, but well, bounce. Oh, by the way, also, the audio of the video is not good. Probably, I don't know, because I don't have a microphone, because this is my phone, because I broke the other phone. Am I stupid? The world in a Souls game is essential. I think we can all agree on that. You need to nail the atmosphere, the place where you're at, the vibe, the tits.
Tetas?
See.
Eu não separo mais.
And does Demon Souls get it right? Well, in terms of bazonkas, kind of mid, but she's a goth girl, so you know. However, if we talk about the vibe and the world itself, it's really, really cool. Even though, just like any other Souls game, the world is, you know, that shitty night theme. In this case, it's really different. I can't really explain you why. It's different. You look at the castles and you, wow. It's a certain feeling, like Random would say, it's a vibe, and the vibe of its own. Can't really define it. Also, the game is tremendously beautiful. The best looking game I have ever seen. Not really talking about the characters, okay? But the ambience, the castles, the poison swamps, everything is so clean. I didn't even run a lot, like in other Souls games, trying to escape from this uncanny world. No! In the majority of the time I walked, just to appreciate the beauty of the game. But something that I need to bitch about really quickly is the run to the boss. First game, whatever. Shut the fuck up! Luckily this is being more and more taken care of by the studio because
this mechanic was fucking lame.
I hate it. When I die to a boss, I'm not mad because I lost to the boss. Hey man, I lost. No, I'm fucking mad because I have to walk the entire fucking longitude of the map again. And yes, the game is beautiful and I like to appreciate it, but come on, it's not enjoyable and certainly not challenging. It's a waste of time. Like I wasn't wasting time already on playing fucking stupid video games. But I guess someone has to flip the fucking burgers, and I guess I'm the dumbass. I can have all the bosses to kill, and places to explore, and girls to nut. But if the weapons are kind of shit, we got a problem. So what does this game give us? Nothing that impressive, really. The weapons are as basic as they can get. You have spears, small sword, I mean really average sword,
Enormous sword.
bows, shields, and probably not that much. I don't know, I didn't really search it. Review.
I'm a great reviewer.
Also, the combat is really slow. I mean, slow as fuck. This was probably the only Souls game that I didn't mind have a fat roll. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, everything is so slow by nature that having a fat roll is not that bad. And I mean, it actually can be good because you can equip a higher status armor. You will just roll slowly.
Like the slut that you are.
But at least you have more defenses. All in all, I didn't really hate the combat. Yes, it's really slow, but it adds to that night vibe that I talked about. You know, being more methodical and slow. It's good, okay? It's different. It's okay. Haven't watched Fatih video videos yet. Next. And now the last pillar. And the one that has the most importance, and the one that most likely gave these games the importance that they have today. Difficulty. I think everyone got to know these games because they were told to be hard. It's the thing that everyone talks about. It's a fact. Everyone has that friend that told them, yo bro, you should totally check out this game. It's so hard. And then you buy it, and you play Dark Souls 2, and you start the fight against this lava fucker, and you die like 30 times, falling into the lava pits, and then I don't know where I was in the video. I have self-diagnosed ADHD again. I broke my phone, I already told you, but it was because I forgot it was on my lap and fell in the car. Went over it and now I have a... Jesus. Okay. Does Demon Souls fall into that difficulty aspect? Yes and no. Why the yes? This is the game that least cares about you. Like, it doesn't give a single fuck about you. And I already told you on the boss pillar. Oh, boss here? Okay. Oh, you died. Okay. No problem. Demon Souls really does not give a singularity of a sex. Like, he will make you walk the entire map as many times as you need to. Deal with it. But that is something that makes up for this difficulty aspect, you know, more or less. In general, the bosses are not that difficult, okay? You will die sometimes to them, but they aren't the hardest. All in all, it's more of a question if you have the brain to decipher the puzzle. And if it's a normal boss, it will probably take you like 10 times to defeat him, so, you know. But attention, okay? I am only talking about the bosses, because the levels are fucking brutal. That I can guarantee. I don't remember struggling this hard on any Souls level. Like, this is Neo level shit. Maybe this is because the game is too slow and I'm like, you know, 20 miles per hour, brain, top G, go there, die, boom, 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 and yeah, I just died. It's too slow, I die. I don't have the mental capability.
Spotlight 20 feet.
Okay. Demon Souls was good. It's clearly the first one in the series, and compared to the rest of the game is kind of meh. But still, this doesn't mean that the game isn't amazing on its own. Try comparing this god knows when game to almost any game from today's age. You can't fucking compare it, you fucking degenerate. Thank you, Miyazaki-san. Demon Souls gets the very good rating of 8 out of 10. Bro, you just talked shit the entire review. Did I? Oh, look at me. Silly me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. Thank you for watching and...
Peace.
Controla, 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 controla. Cada mesmo para controlar.